Field Turf is an impressive company installing synthetic grass on some of the most stunning and biggest stadiums in the country and in Montana. The Montana Grizzlies play on it, so do the Montana State Bobcats, as well as various Montana high school athletes. Still, for nearly a decade, defective turf was installed at hundreds of schools across the country. Tonight we learn which fields were installed in Montana, and perhaps the most alarming part, these schools never even knew about it.
It seems everywhere we turn, turf. It's a faster surface, cost-effective, easy to maintain. Grass has become a thing of the past. And in Billings, more turf coming soon to Amond Park. But we're learning Field Turf, the company slated to do the work, has a complicated past. As the football season gets underway across the country this fall, one high school in Las Vegas is facing uncertainty.
I saw a rise in concussions, and then I started seeing all this stuff just started unfolding like a puzzle that's been waiting to be played, and I don't think it's right that it took this long.
Burns and concussions from what school officials say is due to the field. Rancho High School had no idea it was made with defective fibers. It was 10 years ago Laurel High School became one of the first in Montana to install synthetic grass.
You don't have to cut the grass, you don't have to water the lawn.
It just so happens Field Turf also used defective fibers here too. And Laurel officials had no idea until MTN informed them.
You know, it surprises me actually a little bit, because you look at our field, with the naked eye, and it looks like it's still in halfway decent shape. We think we've taken care of it, but if there was issues and nobody's ever contacted us about it, then you wonder.
Roger Heimbinger is activities director, and together we took a look at Laurel's fields.
Unless there's a rip or something, it pretty much takes care of itself. It's supposed to anyway. Whatever we can do to keep our kids safe, we would certainly want to know that the field that we're playing on is a safe field.
A federal lawsuit filed in 2017 claims Field Turf installed hundreds of defective fields across the country. In 2014, Field Turf settled a lawsuit it brought against the supplier of fibers that were alleged to have been defective. A spokesperson for the company responded to our request for comment with an emailed statement saying the issue has not impacted safety, but only how the field looks as it wears. The company also said that state and federal investigations regarding the defective fields were closed without finding any wrongdoing. But Laurel isn't the only Montana school kept in the dark about Field Turf. At Bobcat Stadium, home to Montana's largest university, Field Turf was installed for the first time in 2008 with defective fibers. Bobcat Athletics also say they had no idea. The field was resurfaced again in 2017 because it was wearing out. So when a $1.5 million contract to install Field Turf at Amond Park in Billings was most recently approved, naturally, we had some questions. I told Billings City Administrator Chris Kukulski about the legal action against Field Turf. He says he's confident in the product Billings is getting, pointing back to that lawsuit Field Turf filed against its supplier.
The fact that the product today is not the product that it was they were having the issues with, I think is a factor, and so it gives me some level of comfort that some of the largest universities, football programs in the country are using it at Alabama, Notre Dame, NFL teams. So what would our primary concern be from its longevity is what kind of warranty does it come with? And is that warranty something that they're going to stand behind?
But when it comes to warranty, that's yet another complaint from schools like Rancho High School in Las Vegas.
They made us an offer to replace the entire field with the same defective material and honor a 1-year warranty. Or for like $175,000, we could have paid for an upgraded surface.
And while the field in Laurel seems to be holding up, Heimbinger is now questioning what kind of issues could be lurking within.
if my memory serves me right, they said the average life of a field would be about 14 years. And I don't know who the expert is in terms of what our field should look like and the condition of the deterioration, so I think it's something that we may have to look at.
And he's curious why no one from the company reached out about their defective product.
Yeah, I mean, I think the conversation needs to take place.
And I asked that spokesperson for Field Turf why the company never contacted both Montana State University and Laurel High School about those DuraSpine fields that were made with defective fibers. He told me he couldn't comment on that beyond the statement already provided, again saying both fields have lasted beyond their 8-year warranty. For MTN Investigates, I'm Andrea Lutz.